Yum, yum!
Floyd here with a quick tip when working with XNurbs guides and plasticity. When working with XNurbs, you have the option to use guides as internal references. Unlike using guides when lofting, XNurbs guides don't need to touch the boundary curves that frame the surface. This should offer more freedom when using guides to influence the surface. Take advantage of this powerful flexibility when working with XNurbs and plasticity. Oh, look at the time. Floyd here with a quick look at the tool modifier keys in plasticity. Many tools provide additional options that can be enabled using modifier keys. These options are displayed in the lower right corner of the UI when the tools are activated. A tool as simple as the line tool can be turned into a cutting tool, for example, when K is pressed to enable the knife option. Be sure to explore these modifier keys when you activate a tool to expand the capability of the tools available in plasticity. Oh, look at the time. Floyd here with a quick look at the Sweep Solid tool in plasticity, which enables you to extrude a solid along a curve. The Sweep command enables you to extrude faces along a path to create a solid, or curves along a path to create a sheet. Use the Sweep Solid tool if you'd like to extrude a solid along a path. To use, simply activate the Sweep tool, select a solid, position the tool handle on the solid where it lies in the plane normal to the path, then select the path, and you're all set. Floyd here with a quick tip for snapping a curve to an edge in plasticity. Simply select the curve, activate the scale tool, press F for freestyle, left click to set where to scale from, then click on the curve and snap to the edge. While this technique won't work with all curve configurations, it can be a handy technique for setups like this. Floyd here with a quick look at the Save as Startup Scene option in plasticity, which enables you to save the current scene as the default scene. When using the new File command, the default plasticity scene is loaded. You can customize the default scene by making changes to the current scene, then using the Save as Startup Scene option from the main menu. The next time you create a new scene, that scene will be loaded. Floyd here with a quick look at the Remove Material command in plasticity, which resets the selected objects to the default material. Simply select the objects you'd like to affect and use the keyboard shortcut Alt-M. The assigned material will be removed from the objects and reset to the default material. Floyd here with a quick look at the Refillet Face command in plasticity, which enables you to edit fillets without selecting individual fillet faces from a solid or a sheet. To use, select all the surfaces, including the fillet surfaces. Press F and navigate to Refillet Face, then use the yellow handle to adjust the radius of the fillets. Right-click to commit, and you're all set. Floyd here with a quick look at the Scroll to Selection command in plasticity, which locates the object you've selected in the 3D viewport within the outliner. To use, simply select an item in the main viewport, place your cursor over the outliner, then press the / key on the keyboard. Use this handy command to quickly find objects in the outliner in a dense scene. Floyd here with a quick look at the New Window command in plasticity, which opens a new plasticity window. To use, simply open the P menu and click New Window. The accent color on the new window is randomly changed to set it apart from the primary window. And it's worth noting, you can also copy and paste between windows. Use this handy feature to enhance asset creation and plasticity. Floyd here with a quick tip for extruding faces and plasticity. There are several ways to create this solid from these faces. One quick way is to select all faces and extrude them down, then select the faces that are raised and extrude them up, hide all curves, then Boolean union all the solids, and you're all set. Floyd here with a quick Isoparam tip in plasticity. If you'd like to snap to a specific point when using the Isoparam tool, select the face you'd like to work with, activate the Isoparam tool, place your cursor over the face, press and hold the Shift key, then left-click on the point with Shift still held down. Use this handy workflow to enhance asset creation with the Isoparam tool. Floyd here with a quick group selection tip in plasticity. Press and hold the Alt key, then click on an object in the 3D viewport to select all objects in the same group. Use this handy option to speed up selection in plasticity. Floyd here with a quick look at flattening faces in plasticity. To quickly flatten faces, use the keyboard shortcut S, followed by the axis you'd like to flatten in, such as X in this example, followed by 0, and you're all set. Use this workflow to speed up flattening faces with 3 keys in plasticity. Floyd here with a quick tip for extruding text in plasticity. When working with curves created from the text tool, you may encounter faces that won't extrude. Be sure to select all faces that make up the letter before attempting to extrude. You can also use the Trim tool to remove any internal segments. This will produce cleaner curves for future use. Use either option to achieve the results you're after. Floyd here with a quick look at the grow options for the draft face command in Plasticity. When the draft face command is used on a concave interface, as seen in this example, the default grow option is set to moving. This will extend the outer wall when the drafted face gets to the outer wall. Changing the grow attribute to fixed will stop at the wall, and setting it to none will not affect or be affected by the outer wall. Explore all three options to gain full control of the draft face command, which will enable you to take full advantage of this powerful tool in Plasticity. Floyd here with a quick look at creating curved 3D text with match face and Plasticity. Start by using the text tool to create some text curves, extrude the faces to create solids, generate an arc curve in the side view with the curvature you'd like to use, extrude the curve to make a sheet, duplicate the sheet and move it the distance you'd like the thickness of the letters to be, select the front faces of the letter solids, activate match face, and click the first sheet. Select the back faces of the letter solids, activate match face, and click the second sheet, and you're good to go. Floyd here with a quick look at creating curved 3D text with the cut tool in Plasticity. Start by using the text tool to create some text curves, extrude the faces to create solids, generate an arc curve in the side view with the curvature you'd like to use, duplicate the curve, and move it the distance you'd like the thickness for the letters to be. Use the curves as cutters in a cut operation. Remove the front and back solids, and you're all set. Floyd here with a quick look at creating an inverted fillet in Plasticity. Adding fillets to these edges will generate a convex surface. If you'd like a concave surface instead, select the edges, press P to activate the pipe tool, adjust the section size to your liking, then right-click to commit, and you're all set. Floyd here with a quick look at creating a linear wedge inset in Plasticity. Start by offsetting the face. Before committing, copy the offset value to the clipboard. Next, select the lower edge and activate the Move tool. Paste the original value into the same axis input field, invert the value, click OK, and you're all set. Floyd here with a couple quick corner pipe tips in Plasticity. If you'd like to generate an arc corner on a pipe with a sharp corner, as seen in this example, one solution is to use the Isoparam tool to create new edges, delete the corner faces, select the boundary edges and loft them to create a sheet. Select the two sheets and join them to create a solid, and you're all set. If you'd like to simply round off the corner, select the corner edges, offset them with lock distances enabled. Remove these faces, loft the boundary edges, join the two sheets to make a solid, and you're good to go. Floyd here with a quick look at Chordal Fillets in Plasticity, which maintain a constant length for the chord of the fillet, regardless of the angles being filleted. When adding fillets, the default shape is set to conic, which produces smooth transitions. Changing the shape attribute to chordal will produce a more uniform fillet. Consider using the chordal fillet shape option when aiming for visual consistency across different parts of a model. Floyd here with a quick look at bending text curves and Plasticity. Start by using the text tool to create some text curves. Generate an arc curve with the curvature you'd like to use. Then select one of the text curves, followed by the arc curve, and use the project curve command. Repeat these steps for each curve that makes up the text until all text curves have been projected. Hide the working curves, and you're good to go. Floyd here with a quick look at the option to automatically invoke commands based on selection and Plasticity. By default, commands such as offset, fillet, and extrude will be automatically activated when elements are selected. While this can be extremely helpful, saving you a great deal of time during asset creation, you do have the option to disable this functionality. Simply navigate to Preferences from the P menu, go to the General section, and disable the Automatic Invoke Commands option.
Yum, yum!